All right, we're going to roll over to, well, let's go to Chris. And Chris, we want to talk about a specific program. You've got a lot of different things going on over there that you've top line. Give us an example of a specific program that you'd like to highlight for the audience.
Absolutely. So really what Thunderdome is a combination of multiple programs, right? So I think to focus on just one, kind of shortens the scope of the complexity of the problem from my perspective. But identity is a big piece of it, right? But the key thing with DISA is we had identity before we started this effort. We had a program called the ICAM that we were utilizing. So the large lift with Thunderdome as we move through this is zero trust network architecture and integrating those capabilities into what we currently have. So we had solutions, and there are many solutions on the endpoint. You heard from the gentleman from CrowdStrike earlier, right? That's largely an enterprise, an endpoint solution. We did SOC ops, or what we call CSSP ops, so Security Operations Center operations. So we had visualizations and scenes that we were looking through, but the key was integrating the technology and the sensors we were putting on the network and on the devices into that overarching infrastructure. So when we built the plan for Thunderdome, we built it from the perspective of where we have gaps in our existing architecture. So we're not starting from scratch at DISA. I don't believe that anybody in the Department of Defense is starting from scratch. So really it's retrofitting these capabilities or integrating these capabilities into a cohesive solution, which is really what Thunderdome is. So the focus for the one thing that you asked for, Luke, from my perspective, is zero trust network architecture. And that's literally putting points of presence or putting policy enforcement points closest to the user and closest to the data to make sure the right people are accessing the data, and they're accessing it from a device that we approve and does not have risk as it accesses the network. So that's where we started, and that's the heavy lift for Thunderdome, the integration piece and the network piece that leverages the user identity and leverages the device information.